It's set to boast many world-class features spotlighting Guam's history and culture. However, due to some piling issues, island residents may have to wait a little longer to experience the new Guam Chamorro, an educational facility in Hagåtña.
Okay, the latest update is we are still having some issues with the piles on-site installation, so we're dealing with that with the contractor. Because of that, the construction date the completion date has slipped to approximately 5 months.
Gita Real Property Division Manager Larry Tovis says the completion of the Guam Museum, as it's better known, is more likely to move from December 2014 to May of next year.
Again, there's some issues with the pilings as reported that were installed in the ground. So of 260 piles that were installed, there's approximately 60 of those piles that are considered potentially damaged. So again, we're working with the contractor to try to resolve those issues.
Tovis says these pilings are installed in order to hold up the structure of the building. Contractor Inland Builders Corporation was awarded the contract for construction last year. Tovis says these piling issues were discovered 5 weeks ago. But what or who's to blame?
Well, we rely on the contractor. They're the ones who fabricate the pilings. They're the ones who install the pilings. Obviously, they have their subcontractors. But our position is that it is the responsibility of the contractor to ensure that these pilings are installed.
He adds Gita is working with the contractor to do more studies in order to determine the extent of damage.
There's always challenges when you deal with construction, particularly with this one and the magnitude of this particular project, the museum. The museum is just one of 23 projects that we manage here at Gita under the hot bonds pursuant to the hot bond laws.
Tovis adds while it's not an issue now, he says, for example, if a contractor is not doing what is required by the contract, there's always a possibility of changing out. The construction bid, meanwhile, came in at $15.3 million, with the total cost of the project at $27 million. So what does this delay mean for costs?
Obviously, there's going to be some changes in the cost, but that won't be borne by the taxpayers. There was money set aside for this project to deal with these issues.
Inland Builders Vice President Reynald Del Carmen says the company will be issuing an official statement soon, but tells KUAM they are aware of the problems, but do not feel they are being properly addressed by Gita. He adds he does not feel the piling issues are a result of actions by Inland Builders, as the company had followed the specifications, saying they need more direction from Gita. Del Carmen says Inland Builders definitely hopes to still remain with the project. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.